Welcome to Table for One. I'm the narrator. Today I'm going to be playing Terraforming Mars. In today's video, I'm going to be playing using the third corporation that I made in my Bravo pack of sci-fi corporations based off of existing franchises. And that means I'll be using Future War Cult from Destiny. Let's get rolling. Alright, and I am all set up now to play Terraforming Mars with Future War Cult. Real quick before I get going, obviously this is a corporation that I made myself based off Future War Cult from Destiny. If you want to know more about the corporation and the design notes behind it, there is a Table for One house rules that's currently out. Link in the description. You can go take a look at that to get that sort of information. The high-level overview of what this corporation can do in the game. It starts with 40 mega credits, and you raise any one standard production one step as your first action, and then your corporate action, once per turn, you can either gain a card, or you can place your player marker on an adjacent city or greenery belonging to another player. So those are some of the things you might see. And it has a wild tag on it. So let's get going here. And I remembered right off the bat this time, I need to place the cities and greeneries, the starting ones, before I take my initial 10 project cards. So let's start with the top city, 13. And the bottom city, 10. And the top greenery, 31. So what do I have here? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31. The bottom greenery, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And as you can see, I'm on the standard map, the Tharsis map today, and I am using green player markers. So let's take a look at the colonies that I have to choose from. We have Enceladus with microbes, Titan with floaters, Miranda with animals, and Ganymede with plants. Is that all of the card resource colonies with Miranda, Enceladus, and Titan? It's definitely most of them, if not. So I'll certainly take Ganymede. I'll probably take Miranda and Enceladus because I don't have Venus next. So I don't have a ton of floater cards, but we'll see what comes up. That is not my favorite colonies draw. That's okay. We'll see what happens. The Prelude cards. Got nitrogen shipment, which is you get 5 mega credits, raise your TR one step, and raise your plant production one step. Huge asteroid, you spend 5 mega credits but raise the temperature 3 steps. Ecological experts, you raise your plant production 1 step and play a card from hand ignoring global requirements. So that's a little bit situational. We'll have to see what my cards are. And last is Merger. Oh no. Merger's super cool. Love this card. You get to have 2 corporations, but the whole point of what I'm doing here today is playing with this corporation, and I want to demonstrate that. So there's no way I'm going to take Merger. I kind of want to redraw, and I think I'm going to, because there was never a chance I was going to take that. It's not it's not allowed for this type of video. So give me one other. Okay, molehole excavation. Raise your steel production 1 step, heat production 2 steps, and gain 2 heat. That's at least a valid option. I would not allow myself to take murder today. So now I need 10 project cards to bounce these off of. Okay. We've got asteroid. So I can do asteroid and huge asteroid. Be kind of fun. Restricted area. Jovian embassy. Land claim. Methane from Titan. Sub-Zero saltfish. I don't recognize that card at all. Temperature's got to be -6. Add 1 animal to this card. 1 point for every 2 animals. Decrease any plant production 1 step. Huh. It says it's from the Colonies pack, but I don't ever remember seeing that. Outdoor sports. Ants. Strip mine. And steelworks. So what goes together here? What does this do for me again? Ignoring global requirements. So that's going to be things like temperature, oceans, and oxygen. So it won't allow me to play outdoor sports, which has a city requirement. And what is this? This requires 2% oxygen. So I could play methane from Titan early if I wanted to go that route, if I wanted to use ecology experts. And Future War Cult does have some flexibility. I might take ecology experts along with huge asteroid. That's what I'm thinking right now. And then try and play this on the first turn. Methane from Titan, ignoring the global requirement. So I would just have to have enough mega credits left over. So I start with Future War Cult. I start with 40 mega credits. And this costs 28. And Huge Asteroid costs 5. Just to play, which means I'd only be able to afford to purchase 1 card. I don't think I want to do that. So maybe instead of huge asteroid, because I don't want to pay that 5. If I take one of the other Prelude cards, then I can buy up to 3 starting cards in my hand. And this would still be one of them. The other 2 would be big asteroid. Oh, I guess I didn't think about it. If I ignored global requirements, I could play Sub-Zero Saltfish. And in theory, this would get me 6 victory points. So I could play it at the beginning of the game, and then in 12 generations, I'd put 12 animals on this card. Plus, I can go to Miranda. I could get a ton of animal points. And this is just a 2% oxygen requirement, so then I can put that off a few turns. Which means I can buy a bigger starting hand. Okay, so maybe I will do ecology experts to play Sub-Zero Saltfish on the first turn. I'll do huge asteroid. Then I can buy this. And I can buy big asteroid. I don't think I want strip mine. I don't want ants. Outdoor sports, I might be able to get down early. I don't think it'll be worth it. That'd be a good one if I got it for free. I don't want to acquire it too. Restricted area. I don't need the card draw. I already have card draw. I don't think I'll have that much energy production. I'm probably not doing steelworks. I don't think I'll do either of these either. So I'm just buying the 3. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Outdoor sports. Yeah, man. I think I'd rather have... This is a tough one. Shit, maybe I will buy it. So that's 4 cards. That's going to cost me 12 mega credits. Take those in the hand. These are the 2 Prelude cards I'm going to take. So I definitely want Ganymede and I want Miranda. I think I have a better chance of drawing microbe cards than floater cards. So I'm going to get rid of Titan. Ganymede is closest to Earth. That's how I like to do this. And then Enceladus. And then Miranda. Okay. So we've already set up using the corporation. So I've paid for my cards and such. So let's do these. Huge asteroid. Pay 5 mega credits. Increase heat production 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, which increases... Oh, temperature is what I meant, but that increases my heat production 1 step. And my TR 3 steps. And ecology experts raise plant production 1 step. And play a card from your hand, ignoring global requirements, which is going to be Sub-Zero Saltfish for 5. And this says decrease any plant production 1 step. So I will do that to the imaginary opponent. So that is now in play. These are played. And as your first action, increase your production of any 1 standard resource 1 step. I'm inclined to do energy so I can get closer to trading, because I don't have a good way to get my power supply up right now. But plants would be good too. I would double my plant production. I've also got a couple space tags. I mean, maybe titanium makes sense. I've got a lot of options. Of course, my mega credit production is negative at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting that closer to the positive. I think I'm going to do plant production. That'll give me 12 plants over the course of the game. So that's 1.5 greeneries. So I've got a wild tag on the corp. And then on my preludes, I've got a plant tag and a microbe tag. Okay. So what else do I want to do this turn? I've got 18 mega credits. Not enough to play either of these cards. And outdoor sports I could play, but I don't have a city next to an ocean. So maybe I'll put an ocean down. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, standard project. And we're going to grab an ocean. We're going to put it here and grab 2 cards. Snow algae is a good one. I need one more ocean to play it. And back to viral research. Remind me what this does. Draw 1 card, choose one of your played cards, and add 1 microbe to it for each science tag you have, including this. Huh. Okay, I'll hold on to those. And I think that's about it, because I've got no resources of any kind on my board. Well, I can take my corporate action and draw another card. Lake Marineris, the temperature gets up to 0, place 2 oceans for 18 mega credits. That's great. So when it gets up to 0, I'll get 1 ocean for free, 2 more oceans here. So I only need to place 5 more oceans between now and then. It's going to be a while before I do that. And I was just looking at outdoor sports again. This says requires any city adjacent to ocean. So it doesn't even have to be my city. My thought was I was going to use my corporate action later to take over that city and put a cube on it. But I can actually play outdoor sports now, which is even better once I have the money. So I've got a decently sized hand here and no other actions I can... No, that's not true. 1 other action I can take. Add 1 animal to this card. 1 fish. Okay, now there's nothing else I can do. So let's advance the colony tracks. And take the markers off of these cards. And now we do production. Mega credits, I have 18 minus 2. And 2 plants. And 1 heat. Now I advance the generation marker to 2. And let's take a look at 4 new cards. Trading colonies pretty... Oh. I was going to say it's cool but overpriced for what I'm going to get for it for the effect, but I also get to place a colony. So it's really not that overpriced. Ironworks, I still don't think I'm going to have that sort of energy production, so probably not. I don't specifically have a use case for house printers. Artificial photosynthesis. I feel like I see that every game. It might be useful to get the 2 energy production, so I can start getting close to trading. So yeah, I'm going to buy those 2, which costs me 6. So I won't be doing much else this turn, I don't think. But of the cards I do have, I can afford back to a viral research, and I can afford outdoor sports. And outdoor sports makes sense to play. Before I do that, let's add a fish over here. And I think we'll take my corporate action as well and draw a card. Great Dam. 2 energy production, but it requires 4 oceans. That's probably going to be a while. I still get the card. My hand is pretty sprawling, but I'm going to play outdoor sports now. So I spend 8 mega credits to increase my mega credit production 2 steps. So now it's at 0, which is better than -2. That doesn't leave me with a heck of a lot else I can do this generation, though. So I think that's going to be it. So let's advance the colony tracks. Take the markers off the cards. And production. So now I get 18 mega credits. Two more plants. And one more heat. Move the generation marker to 3. And check out 4 new cards. It's going to be a real long time, I think, before I can do grass or Eos Chasma. So I'm not going to get those. I don't think I want to buy Invention Contest. Tardigrades is interesting. It's just victory points, but it would give me something to do with Enceladus. And oh, this card's just one-time use, huh? Well, I can hold on to this till the end of the game and throw potentially a bunch of microbes on tardigrades. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense to be going after victory points on going into Generation 3 with very little terraforming done. Yeah, I'm going to pass on it. Even though there's sort of a good use case. Because I think I want to have the money to play something like that. Can't play either of those yet. It's got to be one of these two. I think probably 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it's probably going to be Trading Colony. $18 mega credits. So place a colony. And I'm going to put that on Ganymede. So now my plant production goes up to 3. And every time I trade, I can advance the colony track 1 step, which is nice. All right, I got to put these in some sort of order. Some of these have requirements. Some of those requirements are further off than others. These don't have requirements. I wouldn't mind getting Big Asteroid down if I could. I need to get my production up. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Flooding. So that's going to lose me a victory point. Place an ocean tile. If there are tiles adjacent to this ocean, you may remove 4 mega credits from the owner of one of those tiles. So for me, it's just going to be 7 mega credits and 1 victory point loss to place an ocean. And I think that's useful to me. So I'm going to keep that. I'll probably play that next turn because it's inexpensive. It'll help my TR go up. And I think I'll probably put it down here to get the titanium to help me play Big Asteroid sooner. Well, not much else I can do except for add another fish over here. So I think that's it for this generation. So let's move the markers up. And take these markers off. And for production, I get 18 mega credits. And 3 plants. And 1 heat. And move the generation marker to 4. And grab 4 more cards. Farming's a long way off. I don't think I've got the tags for magnetic shield. Toll station's not going to make sense this game. And I just don't know that I'm playing a metals game. I have no metals production, so advanced alloys is probably not for me either. That would have been great in my last game, though, when I played with the CEC. That would have been fantastic. So let's take the corporate action as well and gain a card. Requires 11% oxygen. I definitely don't want that one. Let's sell it for $1. And now I can play flooding for 7. And place an ocean. I'm going to put it down here, like I said, for the 2 titanium. And I still have 14 mega credits left. Even with the titanium, not enough for big asteroid, but I could play artificial photosynthesis, and I think that's a good idea. So let's do that for 12. I'm going to take the 2 energy production. Oh. And I can now, there's 2 oceans down, I could play snow algae too. Although I can't afford it at the moment. So the only other thing I can do, I think, is add a fish over here. Sub-zero saltfish. Yes, that is it. Let's move those colony tracks up again. So they're all in the second to last space now. So with my trading colony, I could trade in any of them this coming turn at their maximum. We'll take these markers off the cards. Now we do production, and I'm going to get 19 mega credits. And 3 plants. 2 energy. And 1 heat. Generation marker goes to 5. And 4 cards. I don't want to lose energy, and I'm not going to have that much extra energy, so I'm not playing these. Sky Docks requires 2 Earth tags. I have at most 1. Gain a trade fleet, and when you play a card, you pay 1 less for it. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'll get my money's worth out of the 18 to play it. And then standard technology gives you 3 mega credit refund on all standard projects. It's going to cost me 9. I'll probably do 3 standard projects by the end of the game. So I will pick that up. And what do I have? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 6 is not going to be enough to play Big Asteroid. I do have 8 plants. I don't know that I could. Well, if I place a granary touching an ocean, then I'll get 2 mega credits, which would then give me 26. I would still be 1 short for big asteroid. Okay. So knowing that I can't play that, let's go ahead and play snow algae for 12. Requirement, 2 oceans, which is where we're at. And I can raise plant production 1 step to 4 and heat production 1 step to 2. And I don't really need it at the moment. I could play standard technology, but maybe I save my money and have a better shot at playing big asteroid next time. So let's spend the 8 plants on a granary. I can go just about anywhere. Oops. And I'm going to go here and get 2 mega credits and 1 steel. So now we're going to raise the oxygen and TR. And the big reason for that is to do this corporate action now, where I can put my player marker on any adjacent city or greenery. And if there were, another live human player who owned that city, their player marker would stay, and we would now just both claim it for purposes of adjacency, victory points, milestones, awards. But what I just did would not count as placing a tile, so I would not get any tile placement bonuses, including mega credits for being next to oceans or any other sort of bonuses like that. So that's this corporation's other action. Okay, so can I do anything else? Doesn't look like it. Except for fish. Add 1 more over here, which is 5. What I really need to do is get my energy production up 1 more step so I can start using those colonies. The plants at first would be good, but animals wouldn't hurt. It's mostly the plants that I actually need right now, though, to continue terraforming. So it looks like that's all I can do this generation. So let's move these colony tracks to the top. And remove the markers from my cards. Energy turns into heat. And now I get 20 mega credits, 4 plants, 2 energy, and 2 heat. How much heat is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. And the generation marker goes up to 6. It is not looking awesome from a terraforming perspective. I got a ways to go. Let's grab 4 cards. I don't think there's going to be a lot of cities going down. I'm not interested in lowering my energy production. Although, if I were to get this, then play both these cards, that'd be a couple cities. Even so, that wouldn't pay for the card itself. And then I definitely wouldn't be trading. This one's kind of a catch-22. So I'd be able to, I have the requirement of a colony already, but I'd have to lower my energy. I'd love to gain the mega credits. But lower my energy to gain a trade fleet. I can't use the fleet I already have, so I don't think that's a good value proposition. I don't really have any building tags. Great Dam is the only one. And what does that require? 4 oceans. So that's a ways off. Do I want steel production? I don't know. Well, it might cost me 7 mega credits now to save 12 later, so I guess I'll do it. So I'm going to take this for 3. I'm not going to play it yet. First, I want to play Big Asteroid because I can. So it costs 27. Minus 6 is 21. All right. So raise the temperature 2 steps, which raises my heat production 1 step. And TR 2 steps. Now gain 4 titanium. And remove 4 plants from any player. Now I can also spend this 8 heat. Oops. To raise the temperature 1 step, and my TR. Okay, moving along, we're doing okay. I really need to get the oxygen up 1 more step to play this methane from Titan. I guess I'll do that next time, so I'll have enough plants. So I think I will play the mine, which costs 4, and I have 1 steel already, so 2, 3, 4. So I can raise this production 1 step. Yikes. Let's add a fish. And I could take over that other granary, but it's not going to do me any good right now. I think I'd rather get another card. Can always do it later. Comet. That can be helpful. 12. Okay. So both the Comet and the methane from Titan are contenders for next turn. And I think that's going to be it for this generation. So the colony markers are already as high as they can go. We'll take my player markers back. And energy turns into heat. And now I get 23 mega credits. Oops. 23. 1 steel. 4 plants. 2 energy. And 3 heat. Generation marker goes up to 7. I'm in real rough shape. Let's hope we get 4 good cards. Galilean way station, we're not getting birds. We're not messing with that right now. What is this? Medical lab. Increase your mega credit production 1 step for every 2 building tags you have, including this. So this would be 1, 2, and I have a wild tag, and I can potentially do it after Great Dam. I'm not going to get my money's worth out of that. Self-replicating robots. I mean, that could help me play something later. If I start now, I can play Lake Marineris for free later, which would be nice. But it would cost me 10, so I'd only have an 8 mega credit discount on Lake Marineris. That's kind of a lot, though, especially later in the game. But I have 25 mega credits now. Yeah, okay, let's do it. It requires 2 science tags, and I'm good there. So I spend 3. I've got 1 science tag up there and 1 wild. So let's go ahead and play that. Well, no, don't play it yet. Let's play... methane from Titan first. Shoot, I don't know what I'm going to do. This production would be really helpful, but would it be more helpful than raising my TR 2 steps? Yeah, maybe we do methane from Titan. So this is 12. So I need another 16. Man, that's expensive. Oh, it requires 2% oxygen, so I've paid for it, but pause. First I need to put down this greenery for 8 plants. That's got to come first. And I think we're going to come right down here and get 1 plant. And now we have 2% oxygen, and I've paid for this. So heat production goes up from 3 to 5. Plant production goes up from 4 to 6. And I hope that was the right move. Let's grab another card. Bushes at negative 10 degrees. It's a little ways off. But it's not the worst card in the world. I wonder if now is a good time to spend 6 on standard projects or standard technology. I don't know that it is. I think I'd rather keep these 6 mega credits to have a better chance at playing Comet. Yikes. All right, well, let's add a fish. I am in rough shape. That's it for this generation. So the colony tracks are still maxed. We're going into Gen 8, and I have not traded yet. Energy turns into heat. And now I gain 24. 24 mega credits. 1 steel. 6 plants. 2 energy. And 5 heat. Generation marker goes to 8. And I get 4 cards. Place a colony for 12. That's not going to happen. Card draw for 20 mega credits. Not doing that. Moss is not what I need. Titan shuttles. Add 2 floaters to any Jovian card or spend any number of floaters here to gain the same number of titanium. For 23 mega credits, that's not what I need right now. And that's probably fine. I don't need more card options. I think the cards are getting in my way. Let's play Comet for 21. And temperature goes up 1 step. And I place an ocean. Let's raise the TR 2 steps. And I think let's get that ocean down right here and gain 2 plants. And remove 3 plants from any player. Okay. So that helped a little. I have 10, 11, 12 heat. So let's spend 8 of it to raise the temperature from -16 to -14. And I've got 8 plants here. So let's add a greenery. Let's go over here and get 2 plants and 2 mega credits. What else? I think let's spend 7 mega credits now. Oh, I was going to play self-replicating robots, but let's take that back. 7 mega credits. 8, 9, 10, 11. I could do the standard project for the power plant, but I shouldn't do that until I've played standard projects. All right, well, we're going with the 7 then. For self-replicating robots. And then I'm going to put Lake Marineris there and add 2 resources. While I'm at it, let's add a fish. Oh wait, let me look at this more closely. I screwed this up real bad. Reveal and place a space or building card here. Shoot, I can't do Lake Marineris. I can do Great Dam, but I really don't need that because that's why I did the steel production. Phooey. That was a bad choice. Oh, well, maybe I'm going to take back some of that. Let's put these back here. This is going back here. This comes back. Take the card back, get my 7 mega credits back. And instead, I'm just going to sell this. It was the wrong move to buy it. I wasn't thinking. So with that being the case, let's pay 6 for the standard technology. Discount or rebate. I think that's about all I can do. Except for use my corporate action to draw a card. Either that or take over that other greenery, but I don't know that that's going to make much of a difference. Let's hope I get a lucky card draw. Carbonate processing. Lower energy production 1 step to raise heat production 3 steps. Don't love it. But I could probably use the heat. And if I am able to get Great Dam down, even though this will take my energy down 1, this will get it up to 3, which is what I really need. So I think I'm going to play it for 2, 4, 6. Energy production goes down a step. Heat production goes up 3 to 8, which is a good number to have it at. Okay. And that's it for this generation. The colony tracks are still maxed, so let's take these card markers off. Energy turns into heat. Now I get 27 mega credits. Just want to say again, I love these metal cubes. I absolutely love them. They're great. 1 steel production, 6 plants, 1 energy, 8 heat, and I'm going to use player marker for the quantity of 8. Let's go ahead and make change with these others so it's easier to see what's going on. Generation marker goes up to 9. I think I am toast. It's probably a good PG word to use. 4 cards. No, none of these are happening. Again, that's probably a good thing. I don't need more cards. Having a hard enough time with the cards I've got. So let's immediately raise the temperature 1 step by spending 8 heat. I forgot to raise the oxygen 1 time last generation. I've got 3 granaries down and I'm only at 2% oxygen. That should have gone up last generation. That means I should have gotten 1 more mega credit. I think I want to get an ocean down. So I'm going to spend 18 for the standard project. And now that I've paid for the project, I get a 3 mega credit rebate. Make some change. Okay, so ocean. We want to go here and get 2 plants. Two plants. And we want to play Great Dam for 12 mega credits. And I can use steel. So there's 2 and 10. And raise energy production 2 steps to 3. So I'll finally be able to trade somewhere. Now we're going to spend 8 plants to put down another greenery. Doesn't matter where I put it. I won't have enough plants to play another greenery this turn. So I'm going to go here and get the 1 plant and 2 mega credits in the hopes that I can get some more oceans down and get more mega credits when I play those spots later. Important to not forget the oxygen part. I need the temperature to go up 1 more step to be able to play bushes. I only need to put down 1 more ocean, and then the rest will happen through the temperature track and Lake Marineris. But there's a lot of temperature to go, and a lot of oxygen to go, and not a lot of generations to go. I've got 9 mega credits. Should I just trade now and grab 6 plants plus the colony bonus, 7 plants? If I do that, I'm going to kick myself over that last greenery placement. because I'll be one plant short for another greenery. Yeah, I think I'm going to give myself the leeway to mulligan. Instead of placing it there, I'm going to place it here. So the 2 mega credits are the same, but I'll get 1 more plant. So I am going to spend 9 mega credits to trade with Ganymede, which gets me 6 plants, plus I have a colony, so the colony bonus is a 7th plant. And now I can spend 8 plants on a greenery. And I'm going to put it here to get 2 plants and 2 mega credits. And now I have 8 plants. So let's spend 8 plants to do another greenery. And this would be the time to head up to this spot and get 1 more plant. 2 mega credits. Yeah, there's no way I can put it anywhere to get 2 plants, so that's going to be it. Okay, and then oxygen and TR. The oxygen's doing okay now. It's starting to get up there, so I've got to do 1 more ocean. I've got about half the temperature and oxygen to go. About. That's a tough proposition for 3 more generations. But not necessarily an impossible one. Okay. Let's add a fish, right? And oh, why did I not put a cube here? I guess I'm going to go ahead and take a free card. Ecological zone requires that you have a greenery tile. Place this tile adjacent to any greenery tile. 1 victory point per 2 animals on this card. When you play an animal or a plant tag, including these 2, add an animal to this card. I don't need that. I'm going to sell that. I think I should probably sell back to viral research at this point too. I'm going to sell both of them. Get 2 mega credits. Now my hand size is much more manageable, and I can't play either of those right now anyway. Okay, that's going to do it for this turn. So let's move the colony. Trade ship goes back home. This track goes up to 2. Take the markers off my cards. Energy turns into heat. And I get 33 mega credits. It's going up, but not fast enough. 1 steel. 6 plants. 3 energy. About time. And 8 heat. What's that called? Generation marker goes up to 10. Let's look at 4 cards. This gets me 1 plant per plant tag, plus raises my plant production. I've got the minimum oxygen requirement, but I've only got, let's see, 1 plant tag up there, 2 plus the wild would be 3, so it'd give me 3 plants and 1 plant production. Maybe. Lunar exports. It's too late in the game to get enough benefit for that price. Productive outpost, gain all your colony bonuses. That would only be 1 plant. But the card itself is 0. I'd have to pay 3 to acquire it. It's 1 plant worth 3 mega credits. It might be. An artificial lake. That's not going to be worth it, except I can use steel. Place an ocean tile on an area not reserved for ocean. Oh, that's interesting. That would be my last ocean. It would give me something to do with some steel. Okay. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to buy 3 cards. That might be my downfall. And what am I going to do with this? I can't do this yet. But oceans are accounted for now. Let's play this for 0. Productive outpost just gets me a plant, which is enough for a greenery now. And then this one for 9. Raise my plant production 1 step. Gain 1 plant for each plant tag I have. And again, I have 1, 2, and the wild is 3. I think I'm going to need those. Let's raise the temperature 1 step by spending 8 heat from negative 12 to 10. And since we're at negative 10, I can play bushes for 10. I should have played that before robot pollinators, and let's pretend I did. Raise plant production 2 steps, gain 2 plants. If I was smart enough to play it before robot pollinators, it's got a plant tag, so I would get 1 more plant. So what do I have here? 5, 6, 7, 8, plus another 4. I can get 4 more by trading with Ganymede. That seems like an intelligent thing to do, so let's spend 3 energy to trade with Ganymede. When I trade, I have trading colonies, so the track goes up to 3. Plus I have a colony there, so I get a bonus, so that's 4 plants. Let's start spending some plants. So here's 8. I think we'll put a greenery here for 2 mega credits and 2 plants. And another 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 plants. Yeah, I think let's try and keep getting resources. So that just gets me 1 more plant. raises the oxygen. And that raises the temperature up to -8. I need to go up one more step for artificial lake. But if I already traded, I don't have enough plants or heat to raise the temperature or do another granary. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mega credits. Let's use that on a standard project. Let's do the asteroid, which costs 14. And now that I've paid for it in full, I get a 3 mega credit rebate. So the temperature goes up to -6. Now I don't have the money, but I can play Artificial Lake on the next turn. Now what? I guess I was going to say nothing, but I have my corporate action and my fish action. Don't forget that. It's up to 10 now. Was that fish card worth it, or should I have played Methane from Titan immediately when the game started? Oh, man. So the only other thing I can do is my corporate action. Let's take a free card. Aerobraked Ammonia Asteroid would get me heat and plant production, and I don't know that that's going to be of enough benefit. Get my heat up to 11, my plants up to 10. But I can't play it now. I would have to pay 26 mega credits for that card, and I'd only get 1 production cycle out of it. So I'm going to sell that right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's going to be it for this generation. So let's take care of the colonies. Take the markers off my cards. And production, I get 37 mega credits. 1 steel. 9 plants. 3 energy. 8 heat. And move the generation marker up to 11. I think Mars is looking pretty grim going into generation 11, but not hopeless. Just grim. I already know red suits is not happening. I don't even have any titanium, so asteroid hollowing is not, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not paying 27 for space elevator, and I'm not going to have any extra heat, so we're going to ignore all these. What did I say? Mars is looking pretty grim. Not hopeless, but grim. Should be a new subgenre, Grim Mars, instead of Grimdark. I'd be into it. So it probably makes sense to do Artificial Lake. I guess first I'm going to spend 8 heat to raise the temperature 1 step from -6 to -4. Okay, we'll play Artificial Lake. But first I remember to have coffee. Yeah, it's nice and cold by now. Artificial Lake costs 15. Here's 4, so I need another 11. and place an ocean tile on an area not reserved for ocean. I think I'm going to do that right there and get 2 plants. That worked out pretty good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know if I can get 2 greeneries down this generation. Tell you what though, here's what I do want to do. Oh well, I can trade again. That would give me another 4. I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then I can get 2 greeneries down. That'll give me 2 more plants, so I'd be at 20. So I'd have 4 plants left over. Okay, well, I'm going to do this first. I'm going to pay 14 for the standard asteroid project. And now that I've paid in full, I get 3 mega credit rebate. So I raise the temperature 1 step. And now I'm going to do that again. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and now 3 mega credit rebate. So now we're at 0, and I get to place an ocean. I'm going to place it here and get 2 plants and 2 mega credits. So now, if I had the money, I could play this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5. What am I talking about? I'm 7 short. I don't think I have a way to get 7 mega credits right now. Just by placing greeneries, there's not enough spots around oceans for me to get to. So I won't worry about it. I'll do that on the next turn. So let's spend 8 plants. Place a greenery. Just got to keep going this way. 1 plant. And I think I've got 8 again. 2, 4, 6, 8. One more plant. Oh man, what have I done? Okay. So now if I were to trade with Ganymede, I would get 4 more plants, which would leave me with 6 plants. So the question is, would I be better off getting 6 now, or gaining 4 now, or waiting until next generation and gaining 5? But if I gain 4 now, I can gain 4 next generation too. So let's trade. That makes sense. It boosts 1 when I trade, so 3 plus my colony bonus is 4. And we got to add a fish. Do I dare go for another card? Yeah, I guess I do. An ocean. I don't need that. Or at least I shouldn't. Did I do my math wrong? I might have done my math wrong. I think I do need another ocean. Shoot. But, oh, and I got this for free. So that means it's going to cost me the same as a standard project after my rebate. So let's sell it. I'd rather have $1. Oh boy, I'm in bad shape. I knew that. I'm in worse shape than I thought, though. So I thought I was going to play this card and be done with oceans, but I won't be. I am so toast. Okay, that's it for this generation, though. So let's take care of the colonies. Grab the markers. Do production. So I'm going to get 43 mega credits, which is just not going to cut it. One steel. 9 plants. 3 energy. 8 heat. Move the generation marker to 12. And gain 4 cards. Yeah, I can immediately see none of these are going to be useful to me. I can't believe I miscounted my oceans. What went wrong? Let's go ahead and spend 18 to play Lake Marineris and place 2 oceans. Here, 2 plants, 2 mega credits, and yeah, I think I gotta go for that other plant. 1 plant, 2 mega credits. Spend 8 heat to raise the temperature up to +2. So what have I got going on here? Got 18. I can get 4 more. By trading, which is not bad. Let's look at some mega credits and more plants as I go too. So let's go ahead and trade. Move the colony track up 1 because of trading colony. Now I get 4 plants. I know I'm not going to make this happen, but it's going to be so close. Let's spend 8 plants right now. Do a greenery. I'm going to go right here and get 2 plants and 2 mega credits. Let's see. Trade that 10 for 2 5s. Alright, so I've got enough plants for 2 more greeneries right now. So I could, for example, go here and here. That would give me 3 more plants and 2 more mega credits. So then I'd be sitting on 3 plants, and I would need more that I wouldn't be able to get. So I'd be 1 oxygen short. So instead, if I'm not going to have enough plants anyway, perhaps I put the greeneries here and here, and then I get 4 mega credits for that. And now what could I do with this? Well, I'd have to spend 23 on another greenery. The oxygen's got to go up. Man, okay, I would need 18 for an ocean. That's going to leave me with 2 mega credits left, and the temperature is 3 short. And I just don't see any way to make up that gap unless I draw a card, and it's perfect. Adaptation technology couldn't be less helpful right now, so let's sell it. Well, I said I would need 18 for the ocean, but then I get 3 back because it's a standard project, and 3 back from this is a standard project. Oh man, it's going to be so close. It's going to come down to dollars. Let's start playing it through. Spend 8 and 8 plants on 2 greeneries. My only other thought was if I could place another ocean and get the greeneries near the ocean for the mega credits, but I don't see a way to do that. So yeah, we're doing the 2 greeneries. And we're going here and here, which gets 2 plants, 1 titanium, and 4 mega credits. Let's clean that up. Okay, and now we spend, gosh, there is nowhere else I can place a greenery to get any money. I shouldn't have done this last card. I should have instead taken over that greenery tile, placed an ocean up there, and then I could have placed another greenery to get 2 more bucks. But I've already seen the card, so I've revealed hidden information. I can't go back. But we'll see if I'm $2 short at the end, and then we'll know. Or I would have to be, because I got $1 back for selling that card. So I'd have to be $1 short. We'll see if it comes down to $1. And if it does, it just means I solved the puzzle wrong. Well, I don't know. There's a bunch of variables. Anyway, let's yeah, it won't matter. I'll get the $2 elsewhere. Let's spend 18. So there's my 2 change. And now that I've spent 18, I get 3 more back for the standard project to place the last ocean. We're going to go here and get 2 mega credits and 1 plant. This mega credit situation's out of control. I would really love to just place a greenery there. But I just can't think of a way to finagle the rules to do that. So let's spend 14 to raise the temperature. And now I get 3 back. Let's do that. Man, what? Okay, I gotta count up all these cubes. So I've got 24. Well, I should try and finish as many things as I can, right? So let's go ahead and do the greenery. 23. And then get 3 back. And there's just nowhere I can put it and get enough money. That's okay. I'll put it there. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Might as well go here. And I think that's going to be it. I should have at some point tried to get one more heat, and then I'd still be short, but it would have been closer. Man, that was close. Oh, wait. Okay, now we're done. Got to get my fish at least. I may have miscalculated at the very beginning, even acquiring and playing that card when I was talking about instead doing methane from Titan. And if I had done that, I wouldn't have these 6 victory points from Sub-Zero Saltfish, but maybe I'd have a Terraformed Mars. So Future War Cult brought us to Grim Mars. No real shock there. But it was close, and I feel pretty good about it overall. I think, as I mentioned in my Table for One House Rules videos where I talked about Future War Cult specifically, I think this works as a solo corporation, but I think it shines in multiplayer. You've got to have other players putting cities and greeneries on the board to really make use of that second effect, which is the most interesting part of the corporation for sure. But it's still a valid choice, I think, for solo. So I still had fun playing it. I hope you had fun watching it. Thank you for joining me on Grim Mars, where the temperature is not so cold. Not so cold you can live there. Close enough to say that it's a decent corp anyway, if not fully terraformed. So if you're still here, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe and leave a like. That would be awesome for me. And leave a comment. And don't forget, you can go to tableforone.games and go to the free content section and download Future War Cult to print and play for yourself, as well as all sorts of other stuff that I've made for this game and other games. So I hope you do that and enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for watching Table for One.